Hello everybody, Jason Basin here. Welcome vinyl community. Last year I went to Heist-Op-Den-Berg, to the big record fair, for the first time. Today we are again on the appointment. Today we go back to Heist-Op-Den-Berg, to Cultural Centrum Zwanenburg. It will be great. Nice finds. Okay, we're gonna start the car here.
Where do we go? I know.
We are time travelers. We are time travelers. We are time travelers.
Hello everybody, and I mean everybody. No matter what is your physical, psychological condition, your age, the color of your skin, your religion, or your political ideas, or the thickness of your wallet. Here we are, all equal to enjoy this fine thing called music. I bring you this music from my turntables. You can compare your girlfriends with a turntable. Solid, beautiful, some knobs. Not too expensive, reliable, always there when you need her. She's happy with what you give her. She plays your meanings, your visions. She follows you in your speed to life. Things can go fast, things can slow down, and in time we all go backwards. Our body goes backwards, but our spirits will go on and on, round and round. Sound after sound, we make this party turn around.
En een blik gooi je op deze zonnige 1 mei met I Need a Dollar. Hopelijk brengt het jou helemaal in de moed om van volledig te genieten van deze namiddag.
Hello everybody, vinyl community. It was fantastic again. Heist-Op-Den-Berg rules for me. Look at that. Very nice vinyl. We go back to the studio, to myself, and I will show you, he's gonna show you what I found. Okay, let's do it. Thank you, myself, indeed. I'm gonna show you now what we have found over there at Heist-Op-Den-Berg, the best vinyl fair for me that exists. I was not very early there, but that was my luck, because when I entered after 10 o'clock last year, I was there about 9:30. There was a long queue before the door, so today that queue was already inside, and I came there. I could directly pay my €7, and then that girl, she gave me this from Arbeid Adelt, their new product, Harry 2025, with 4 tracks on it. I got this for free because I was visitor number 200, so that's very nice. I show you first the 7 inches. I bought 2 7 inches. I was not sure if I had this already, but I don't have this already. Visage the Damned, Don't Cry. And also this one, I had the 12-inch in the past, and Clark and Self-Destruct on the B-side, Power Games from the Damned on the B-side, Motivation. And then we go to the albums, mini albums, also a 10-inch. I found really great stuff. The Ramones, Halfway to Amsterdam. The original recording, the live recording, I could hear it on Hilversum 3 in the Netherlands on the radio in Backline. They gave the full concert there of the Ramones, and it's this concert that is on this album. So a legendary, a very good concert, the Ramones. Then a band also from Leeds, as the Sisters of Mercy. We have here the March Violets and their magnificent track Walk into the Sun. On the B-side we have Lights Go Out and Essence. Lights Go Out, when you hear the voice, it's like Andrew Eldridge. Maybe they were influenced by the Sisters of Mercy to sing like that or not. Then a band I saw recently, the Cassandra Complex. This 12-inch, I always wanted this 12-inch, but you never saw this one, but now I have him. The Cassandra Complex and Moscow, Idaho, Beyond Belief and David Venus are the other tracks. Cassandra Complex. And then an album that I had before, and now I have it again. The Scientists from Australia, really good band. So I have this record again. Then a very good band from England, the Mighty Lemon Drops. On this album, the first track on side 1 is Inside Out. Fantastic song, The Mighty Lemon Drops. We will watch also the inner sleeve, Mighty Lemon Drops. And then another one for my collection of the Bollock Brothers. Here we have the Bollock Brothers and the Prophecies of Nostradamus. Really nice that I could find this one for 10 euros. So here we here Chuck McDonald. At that time Serge Weiss was playing in the Bollock Brothers, the keyboard player of TC Matic. Here Patrick Patin, look what a young guy. Then we have Sean Petit, and we have here Geneviève French, and we have here Boris Domenget. I think that Boris is now again with the Bollock Brothers playing. A very good guitar player. So, the Bollock Brothers and the Prophecies of Nostradamus. Very happy with this one. Then I have here Lou Reed live in Italy. Very nice. So, which songs do they play? Sweet Jane, a lot of Velvet Underground stuff. Sweet Jane, I'm Waiting for the Man. What do we have? White Light, White Heat. Some Kind of Love. Sister Ray. Rock and Roll. On side E, then the big bangers, Walk on the Wild Side, Heroin and Rock and Roll. Lou Reed in Italy. And then today I bought some U2 albums. This album I have back again. I had it and now I have it back. Very wonderful U2 records. I like the first U2 records, Boy, October and This War. Fantastic. Also the Unforgettable Fire is very nice. And also this one, the Joshua Tree. U2 in America. I think they went to the Sun Studios for this album. Here and inside with the lyrics, and on the other side we have really a nice mini poster of U2 there. Look at that. On this album we find the big hit With or Without You. Also The Streets Where the Streets Have No Name. Wonderful album. And then this one was on my wish list, Siglo XX. This is a repress, 2023 remastered. He is still sealed. We're gonna unseal it, people, and I show it to you what's inside. This it's a double album. Side 1 is studio recordings. Side B is or the second record is a live record that came out also in the past as live sides. I had that album, live sides. Very good, very good. So I opened it. What's inside of this Siglo XX? So in black paper on the Antler records. Something special? No, that's all. So Siglo XX the live sides is the second album, and then on the other record we have Some Have a Laughter, Guilt and Desire, Moving Creatures, Babies on a Battlefield, The Fiddle, and Babies on a Battlefield, they redid it for that maxi that I have. It's all over now. Siglo XX, one of my favorite Belgian bands. And then a nice album of The Three Johns. I saw recently in the vinyl community someone who had also an album from The Three Johns. We're gonna look on which label it is. It's on Abstract Records, The Three Johns. And The World by Storm. Then a mini album. I first thought it was The Fall, because you see here The Fall, but then I saw it was, but I say, that's Claw Boys Claw. The mini album now from Claw Boys Claw. In the 80s I saw they had it out, but I never had it, that live album from Claw Boys Claw. I was a big fan then. Yeah, that must be 86, 87. I was a big fan of Claw Boys Claw, but I never saw it now, until now, yes. So I've waited for this 40 years for having this now live album from Claw Boys Claw from the Netherlands. Really great bands. Then a record I had before, and now I have it again, Simple Minds, Sons and Fascination. I had it before, and now I'm collecting all their records of Simple Minds. I saw also some other that I didn't have, but my money was gone at that time on the vinyl fair. So Simple Minds here with Sons and Fascination comes also with a slide with the lyrics on. On this album we have In Transmission, Sweat and Bullet. I have the maxi also with In Transmission in live versions. There are 70 Cities. Really love song also on this album. So Simple Minds. And then we come to real nice records. This I had also before, Cross and Stations of the Cross. It has two records. It opens that album with Mother Earth. I like it. Recently I talked to him, Steve Ignorance. I said I like very much that album also. Mother Earth is a favorite punk song of me. Here, if you want to read something, here you can read. And we're gonna watch the whole poster. So the sleeve is also a poster, very nice. Cross and Stations of the Cross. Really nice find. I found this at in the past for €1 at an outside market in Ghent. €1. Now I had to pay €15, but it's still a good price. I'm very happy. This I could buy for €5. That's Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Rust Never Sleeps. A live album for €5. I don't know the state of the record. We're gonna watch inside. Here the sheet, lyrics sheet, and here we have then the sleeve, the inner sleeve. Here we see Crazy Horse, his band around him. So, and then another live album from Cream, Live Cream. I had this also before on Polydor. They do NSU, Sleepy Time, Loudy Mama, Sweet Wine and Rolling and Tumblin'. Cream, fantastic band. Didn't live long, but their music keeps on going. Then I'm searching for 70 Seconds of the Cure, but that album, it goes for 25 or more euros. I hope to find it for 20 euros or less, 15 euros, like this Pornography of the Cure. I could find this today for 15 euros. That's a very nice price. An original, I think, yes, it's not a repress. This is the inner sleeve. I think it's also on Polydor. Yes, on Polydor. The Cure were on Polydor. Pornography. I think on this one is 100 years. Fantastic song. So I'm happy to have already Pornography again, because I had that album already in the past. And then I have to show you my last 4 records, and these are the best, let's say, the most spectacular. This one, Numa, with the artists on Numa Records. I think that's the record label of Gary Newman, year 1. Artist from 1984, and this was from 1985, so the compilation of the artists. I show you the artists, of course, Gary Newman. We have Paul Gardiner, that's a name that says something, Paul Gardiner. Grey Parade, and we have here Steve Brown. Also on Numa Records was John Webb. We have here Caroline Munit or Munro, Caroline Munro. She looks a bit as Joan Jett. Gary Newman again, and here we have Hohokam, all on Numa Records. Show you the records. That's with the face also, Numa. So, and a record really in the new state, as you can see, in a new state. A record I never saw before, really nice. I saw that record, I say that I must have. And another nice release is this one, Metallic KO from Iggy and the Stooges, but this is a repress, is for the 40th anniversary reissue, the notorious last ever show of Iggy and the Stooges. But we know Iggy and the Stooges would do new concerts after the years 2000. So, but at that time it was the last concert of Iggy and the Stooges. It comes with a limited edition metallic gold vinyl, limited edition, and also comes with a poster. I'm gonna show it to you. This is the inner sleeve, and here this is the record, gold record, really nice. And then that poster is super nice, super nice. I'm gonna show it to you. This is the poster that comes with it. Look at that. Metallic KO, Iggy and the Stooges. A real nice find. Then, this was one of the first records I bought there today. This is a 10-inch of the Jesus and Mary Chain, the Darklands EP. The Darklands album is still on my wish list, but today I found the Darklands EP. It's on 45 because first I turned it on 33 and I heard something is wrong here. The voice I directly heard it must be played on 45. On the album itself you don't see the indication for 33 or 45. The Jesus and Mary Chain. They do Darklands, Rider, here it comes again, and On the Wall, the Porta studio demo. Really nice to find this. And last but not least, I'm very happy because from Green on Red I have also the debut album. I have here not the debut album of the Dream Syndicate, but their debut EP, extended play, with 4 tracks on it from 1982. It's from the same year as their debut album, and hereon stay 2 tracks that are on their debut album from the Dream Syndicate. But this is, let's say, one of the first records of the Dream Syndicate, so I'm very, very happy to find this today. So these were all the vinyls that I could find. Really, really wonderful, and certainly vinyls you don't find that often, like the Three Johns or the Scientists, or even this Dream Syndicate. I never saw that. Also the Darklands EP, very, very nice. So I hope you enjoyed it. This was my second visit to the vinyl fair of Heist-Op-Den-Berg, and I show it to you. I have it here somewhere in my back pocket. Yes, the next edition for people in Belgium or in America, or even in Africa, or in the East, or in the North, in the UK. If you want to come to this record fair, very good. On the 1st of November 2025 there will be a new vinyl fair there. Very, very good. So note it down in your agendas. November 1st 2025, a new vinyl fair at Zwanenburg in Heist-Op-Den-Berg. I wish you all a nice week. Enjoy the vinyls that you bought or that you have, and maybe you can tell me underneath this video which vinyls do you also have that I bought today, and which vinyls or which bands do you listen to the most. Let me know underneath, okay? Have a nice week, and don't forget, with vinyl the sun always shines. Thanks for watching, and subscribe and like. We are very, very close to video 600. I think one video left before we go to 600, or is it 600 the next time? So subscribe now if you are not yet subscribed. Subscribe now, and then you will not miss the special video 600. I have a real great idea how I will do that. Okay, thanks for watching, and you see and hear me next time. Bye bye.